remember, we have to do all the little things correct in order to win. We're not good enough to make mistakes. Let's just be 100% honest. Right? We're going to win the game because we gonna work harder than everybody else, and we're going to do everything right for 4 quarters. Let me know if it's red or not. Let me know if it's red or not.
Welcome back to Inside the High School Game. Manassas went looking for win number 1 on the season. They took on MAHS on a Thursday night, and everything in the second quarter was going right. Take another look at this catch by Clint Johnson. Still not sure how he came up with that football. The MAHS DB, he can't believe it either. That set up a red zone chance, and the Tigers cashed it in. The quarterback keep. Manassas taking a 7-6 lead. Fast forward to later in the second quarter, it got greater later, and it's Clint Johnson again, this time on the punt return and on his horse down the sideline, and Clint Johnson has himself a touchdown, having himself a quarter, and the Tigers had themselves a 14-6 lead. Right before the half, the Lions tried to answer back, going to Cam Miller, and that's always a good find. Miller making a move on the sideline, he almost took it all the way. Same possession, MAHS looking to cap off the drive with a touchdown, but it's Manassas coming up big again, this time on defense with the interception. Tigers led 14-6 at the half, but there is a but. Third quarter and the rest of the game, all Lions. Freshman quarterback Demetrius Visor, 219 and 4 touchdowns. MAHS a winner, 28-14. Elsewhere, a low-scoring, hard-hitting affair between Christian Brothers and White Station. Spartans trying to snap a long losing streak to the Purple Wave, and they got it done with a comeback win. White Station off to a 3-1 start with a 13-7 victory. Let's take a look at some of the primetime performance from Week 4. Some outstanding numbers from players all around the area. Lincoln Perry, that huge 255-yard, 3-touchdown game. Carter Beverly of Central went for 200+ against Bartlett. Joyner Stevens just keeps on impressing for Middle College. Jabari Small, the Ole Miss commit, once again, a big-time performance. Cole Putnam had a big game, accounted for 5 touchdowns. Tommy Clifton went big on the ground. The freshman Demetrius Visor with his best game yet for MAHS, and Nick Seward over 300 yards in a losing effort. Speaking of top performances, let's wrap things up with our top 5 plays of the week. At number 5, Clint Johnson cutting up against MAHS. He makes the countdown not once but twice. First, a punt return touchdown, and we're giving him number 4 as well for this cat. Somehow, some way he ended up with this football when the defender had it dead to rights. At number 3, we're going with the hitman Grayson Hitt, going big against ECS, the yak attack. Yards after catch. And the Mustangs win at number 2. Arion Page of Cordova gets his play on the list, taking the kickoff all the way back as time expired in the third quarter. And the number 1 play, we go back to Houston. Lincoln Perry, like a man who's been working hard all day, all he wants to do is go straight to the house. And those are your top 5 plays of the week.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for another week of Inside the High School Game right here on the Memphis Sports Zone Network. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and our website at InTheZoneMemphis.com. So next time, we'll catch you right here on Inside the High School Game.